Previously on One Life to Live.
It's Alex Solanoff. I'm going to give your son my bone marrow.
Todd, you have to make Jack's adoption legal, and I can help. You're such a man.
So you would rather manufacture evidence that your husband is having an affair with another woman?
Exactly.
Who's this Alex lady? What's bone marrow? And why did she say that she's saving Jack's life like she did mine? Is there something wrong with Jack?
No, Jack's fine.
Then why'd she say he wasn't?
You didn't tell your mother about this phone message, did you?
Not yet. Kelly's showing her the house. But wait, here she comes. You could tell her yourself.
Wait, Star, wait.
Don't you want to talk to Mom?
No, I can't. Not right now, but listen, you got it. This is very important. Do not, I repeat, do not tell your mother about that phone message.
Natalie? Natalie, can you hear me? Natalie?
What are you doing here? And what are you doing with my keys?
All right, the door's locked, but Todd is on his way. Now, we cannot let him find out that Alex isn't here.
Then we have to find her, and quickly. If she breathes a word about my involvement in this, the transplant is history, and my license will be revoked.
What, for saving Jack? I thought you doctors took an oath to heal people.
Not like this. Not by keeping a mother in the dark about the fact that her son has aplastic anemia. Not by performing a secret bone marrow transplant without her knowledge or consent. Not by knowing that the donor is getting $1 million. And not by accepting a gratuity to keep all this quiet.
Doctor, the word is bribe. And welcome to the world of Todd Manning.
If Miss Elenoff speaks to anyone in this hospital, there's no way I can complete this procedure.
Well, thanks for getting me the info so quickly. I don't know, but something's not right about this adoption. I'm gonna find out what it is. Miss Cameron?
What do you want?
I'm Sam Rappaport. I represent Todd and Blair Manning in their adoption of your biological son.
What of it?
Well, I'm aware the standard protocol wasn't exactly followed.
Meaning?
I needed to sign some papers to make it legal.
I better talk to Mr. Manning.
No. You can't do that.
Why not?
This has to be between you and me.
Star, listen to me very carefully. You have to keep this message from Alex a secret from your mother.
But she's right here, and I want to know. Besides, we all agreed never to lie to each other again.
Wait, I'm not asking you to lie. I'm just asking you to keep a secret. If you don't tell somebody, that's different. Besides, Jack's fine.
I don't know.
Listen to me. I will explain everything to you, but not right now. And you can't talk to your mother, because if you say anything to her about Jack, then she's just going to start to worry. And Star, can you hear me?
Hey, open up, Gabrielle. Come on, you did say room 7, didn't you?
Go out that other door and see if you can get Alex back here before he kills all of us.
With pleasure.
Open up the damn door!
I'm sorry for the delay, Mr. Manning, but Miss Olenov isn't quite dressed.
Yeah. Well, throw a sheet over her or something. I gotta get in there. Somebody's gonna see me out here.
I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm in the midst of trying to find her vein, and well, I'm just having a hard time.
Show you where her vein is. Hey, you open up this damn door, I'll be in the midst of your vein.
Oh, I probably shouldn't tell you because it's so confidential and I don't want to seem egotistical.
Okay, so then don't tell me.
But there is something about you that makes me want to open myself up to you. I don't know whether it's your blue eyes or your bedside manner or whether it's just that I know your heart is beating with the same humanitarian rhythm as mine.
Miss
Alex Olenov, get your hands off of him.
I have very specific instructions to call Mr. Manning anytime any questions about the adoption.
That was before I came into the picture. Now, the less direct communication between the adoptive parents and the biological mother, the better. Especially until we remedy the incongruities and illegalities of the adoption.
Well, since you put it that way, frankly, I'd be happy never to see Mr. Manning or the kid again.
So you don't regret giving up your child?
Well, yeah, sometimes, but not enough to want to undo the adoption. Besides, I don't have enough money to raise a kid.
Well, this place didn't come cheap.
Well,
Did Mr. Manning pay you well to let him adopt the baby?
Yeah, but you already knew that, right? I mean, he knew it wasn't a legal adoption.
Because if it were, he would only have to pay the medical expenses and the cost relating to the baby.
Exactly.
And you didn't decide to give the baby up until after it was born, so all that's moot.
Meaning what?
Meaning we're not going to be asking for any money back.
That's good. That's good.
So, how did Mr. Manning find you and your newborn?
Why?
Well, I'm just trying to protect the Mannings. Make sure that nobody else knows the circumstances of the original adoption. Was there a third party or an agency that brought you together? Did Mr. Manning advertise in the personals? Did you?
It was me. I advertised.
What newspaper?
Look, are you here to ask questions or are you here to make this adoption legal?
Natalie.
Christian?
Here. Come here. Get up. Stay here, and I'm going to call for help.
No, I'm fine, really. I guess I just fell down.
Natalie, you were out cold.
Well, I remember you knocking into me. I guess I just passed out.
Yeah, it all happened because Al and I were fighting, and that's how I knocked into you.
So I guess it's all my own fault then.
What are you talking about?
Well, if I hadn't done what I did, keeping Al's secret from you and trying to break up Seth and Jessica, then you two wouldn't have been fighting and you wouldn't have knocked into me.
Natalie, come on, you can't blame yourself for this.
Who else should I blame? You know what, I'm gonna get out of here.
No.
More trouble.
Let me help you, okay? I'm gonna take you inside.
I'm not doing a thing with your keys except looking for you. You left them at home on the bar. I thought you might need them.
That's it. I thought I left them in here, then I thought someone lifted them.
Why? Who would want your office keys?
Well, they're also the keys to the medicine cabinet.
Oh, you mean the drugs?
Exactly, controlled substances. That's why we have this whole system for checking them out.
Cool. They'll never know what hit it.
Well, I better get the meds I need and head over to the clinic.
Ben, don't open the cabinet.
Here, take this. I'll hold it down.
You don't have to do this. I'm fine, really.
Natalie, it's not a problem, really. Does it hurt?
No.
So, what did you come back for anyway?
I can't find my wallet. I thought maybe I left it here. What was Al doing here anyway?
He says he's moving in down the hall.
What?
That's why we were fighting.
He doesn't think he can take Jen away from you again, does he?
Yeah, he can think whatever he wants, but it's not going to happen. Nothing is going to come between me and Jen ever again.
Listen, I hope I didn't cause trouble between the two of you before.
Don't worry about it. Why don't you lie down? Here, take that. Make you feel better. Cool.
I can't. I gotta go.
Why? What's wrong? Why shouldn't I open the cabinet?
Because it's quitting time. And because I have a surprise for you.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What kind of surprise?
I booked a room for us at the Palace Hotel. Tonight. You know, that episode with that woman coming onto you, it made me realize that I've been very distant.
You know, you've had a lot on your mind.
Well, a lesser man would have jumped at taking her bait, you know?
Not if that lesser man was married to you.
You're so patient with me.
And you're so worth the wait.
I think we've waited enough, don't you?
I do too, but you know what?
What?
We don't need the palace.
But we deserve the palace. Besides, between you and me, I want to get away from home. There's all these interruptions and distractions and Natalie and all stuff at home. I just want to have one perfect, wonderful night with you because I love you so much and I miss you so.
I love you too, and I miss you. I miss making love to you. I miss lying there afterwards, snuggling, nibbling on your neck.
So, you don't really have to restock the clinic tonight, right? You can wait.
Well, I don't think they're going to run out of anything between now and tomorrow morning.
Oh, great.
But, you know, I still have to check on a few patients before I go.
Okay, good.
Hey.
What?
I love surprises.
Yeah.
See you at the palace.
Okay. Oh, boy, this is not going to be easy. What in the world do you think? What are you doing here?
Why do you... Oh, don't tell me. You two were an item.
What?
Well, of course you are. Look at you.
What we are or aren't is really none of your business.
Why not, Nora? We're friends.
In whose universe?
You're so funny. She was the matron of honor at my first wedding to Asa.
Yeah, she blackmailed me into it.
Not really. But no matter what you say, that Egyptian look was so you, especially the headdress. We have been friends for such a long time, and she never wants to admit it to anybody, and I can't for the life of me understand why.
Well, go figure, huh? Egyptian look, huh?
Don't ask.
Well, yes, I was married as Cleopatra, and I was brought in on a barge.
Yes.
I was carried by these well-tanned,
You know, Miss,
well-toned...
this is such a fascinating story, but unfortunately, Nora and I have some serious legal matters we need to discuss, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh, how sad for you.
Yeah.
Well, while you're busy discussing legal matters, I'll be busy saving a life.
You know, you had mentioned that. You didn't say whose life it was.
Probably her own.
Not this time. This time, I'm going to be able to save the life of a
Miss Oleanor, I've been looking all over. Everybody's waiting. They need you.
They need me. So it was wonderful talking to a fellow humanitarian.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Time's a wasting.
Oh, Nigel. Come here, Nigel. Tell me something, Nigel. What is she doing here?
She may have given Asa a parasite when they were together on St. Blaise as he wanted her tested. Don't worry, she won't be here long.
She gave him a parasite? She is a parasite. Alex Olanoff is trouble.
You know, Nora, I might be a little out of line here, but, were you just jealous?
I'm sorry I'm asking so many questions. It's the curse of being a lawyer.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I'm just trying to protect the Mannings, and ultimately you, too. I mean, nobody wants to see that baby yanked from his home because some third party tells the wrong person the circumstances surrounding the adoption.
No, we don't. But like I said, nobody else knows anything. Just me and Mr. Manning.
Great. That's all I want to hear. Now, if you'll just sign these papers relinquishing your rights to the baby, I'll leave you alone.
With pleasure.
There. Right there where it's marked.
Sam Rappaport. I've seen your name in the papers.
Yeah, I've represented some pretty highly publicized cases.
Anybody in the movie business? Because I'm an actress, and it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Well, I'll keep you in mind if I meet anyone.
Thanks. Okay, so we're good for now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm afraid not. We have a little problem here. This is what you signed just now, and this is what you signed when you gave Mr. Manning the baby.
So?
The signatures don't match. They're not even close.
They're not?
Do you want to explain this to me? Or would you rather talk to the police?
Okay, I'll tell you. But Mr. Manning's going to kill me.
Hey, come on, somebody open up. Gabrielle, Alex, Doc, somebody. Come on, open. It's just not my day, Jack.
Saved by the bell.
Yeah, momentarily.
Oh, look, my day just got better. It's Blair. All right, listen to me. Alex is a complete lunatic, and there's nothing wrong with Jack. He's fine.
You actually went bad before, and I couldn't get through to you.
Star? You didn't say anything to your mother about that phone message, did you?
Not yet. But I will, because I think you're lying, and I think there's something wrong with Jack.
No, why would I be lying to you?
Tell me the truth, or I'm going to tell Mom about the message. And we'll be on the first plane back to Landview, and we'll get Jack checked ourselves.
Oh, don't worry about Mr. Manning. I promise not to repeat what you tell me.
How do I get myself involved in this?
So how come the signatures don't match?
The first time Mr. Manning asked me to show up and ask about the kid, it was a piece of cake. Hey, I'm an actress. How hard is it to play the pitiful mom of a little baby? He offered me more than I make in a month doing temp work.
But you had already given him the baby?
Yeah. So, but then when he kept calling me and asking me to do encore performances, I realized I had him over a barrel, so I upped the fee. Big time.
Why did you have him over a barrel? Mrs. Manning was aware that he bought the baby from you.
Look, if this is about you thinking I'm going to try to take that baby back someday, trust me, it's never going to happen. So, if you want to do your clients and the kid a favor, why don't you give me another copy of these papers and let me try to make the signatures match?
Sorry, look, I'm not lying to you or to your mother. That woman Alex is a lunatic. I'm a very important person, you know.
Yeah, you're the publisher of The Sun.
Right. And everybody's always trying to get something from me. That's why we have an unlisted phone number. I mean, you understand.
I guess so.
Good.
But if this crazy lady Alex is after you, wouldn't she say that she was going to hurt Jack? Why did she say that she was going to save his life?
Well, who really knows why people say anything? Nothing bad is ever going to happen to Jack, ever.
Or to me?
Or to you. I take really good care of you, don't I?
You're the best dad of all my friends.
So, then you know that everything's going to be fine.
Because we're a family.
Exactly.
I love you, Daddy.
Well, I love you too, Star.
But wait, weren't you supposed to be here? What's keeping you?
Nothing is wrong. I gotta figure out how to deal with my problems on my own. I can't always come running to you.
What are friends for, Natalie?
Hey, is Natalie still here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, found your wallet. It was under a bar stool. I only took a couple of 20s.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
I also wanted to apologize for what I said earlier about your mother. I must have made a mistake.
What happened?
Nothing. Chad was just giving me grief about my mother supposedly coming on to him. I don't think so.
Okay, well, Ben just called and said he'll be here very, very soon. So I am going to fix him a very special glass of wine. He will be out for hours.
It's a little more information than I needed, Mrs. Davidson.
Right, okay. Look, I'm going to call you as soon as he's out, all right? You come right over, you get into bed with him. I'll, come in with my witness. I'll be shocked. Oh, my God, my husband is cheating on me. It's so sad, so sad.
I'll wait for your call.
Cool. Just make sure it looks good when we walk in, okay?
You'll get your money's worth. Don't worry.
Great. Okay, bye. Oh, Nikki, honey, you gotta pull this off. Because if you get rid of Ben, you got your whole life ahead of you. Free, free, free! We'll do nothing but have fun. We'll just travel and have parties and have guys and be free. And nobody will know that I'm not Victoria Davidson. I think I'll go back to my maiden name after my divorce. Holy cow. Who's the flown here? Oh, God, I'm not ready. Well, I'll make him take a shower, and then I'll fix the drink, okay? Darling, you must have gotten this. Hi, what are you doing here?
I'm attending a convention downstairs, and I ran into Renee. She said you checked in. And? I was a little worried about you. Is everything all right? Vicky, what is it? What's going on?
Nothing's going on. I'm expecting Ben, that's all.
Oh, well, that must be the darling that you were referring to, right?
Yes. See, things have been a little, how do I put this, distant between us. So I arranged for us to have a private night here at the hotel, away from home, you know, and I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. See, we haven't had sex since you hypnotized me.
Vicky, this is why I didn't want you to stop therapy.
Yeah, right.
My fear has been that you would get yourself reconnected to Nikki, and then it would make you afraid, well, for your own sexual self. That is what's happened, isn't it?
Yes, you're exactly right. Being in touch with Nikki again. Right. I mean, Nikki's whole life is just about sex without any kind of emotion, and it's all just lust, and I find it shocking and disgusting.
Well, I just knew if you pushed that hard to keep her away, what it would do is suppress your own healthy sexual self. You understand that? The part of you that once been. You see?
Absolutely. That's what I've been doing. I've been suppressing my own healthy sexual, what you said, self, the part that once been, because I don't want to be reminded of her.
Right. It's not a good thing. It's not.
Well, you can say that again. Anyway, that's why I arranged this lovely romantic evening here at the hotel. Thought it would be nice to be away from home and no distractions and no interruptions and no noise. I thought it'd be really nice to have just a husband and wife, making love and not just about, well,
Well, I mean, how are you really? I mean, other than the fact you're a little nervous.
Oh, I'm okay. And you know what? I'm much, much better now that you have been here and I've talked to you. I feel so much better. Thank you.
Good. Well, thank you. You know, this friendship of ours, it means a great deal to me, too. Probably even more than you.
Oh, no. See, once Ben and I reconnect,
right,
it's all going to be perfect.
Well, You know, nothing is really ever perfect. Why don't you just settle for very, very good?
Okay, I'll settle for very, very.
Okay.
You know what? I'm being really selfish, and I'm keeping you away from your convention.
Oh, no, just, you know, it's the cocktail hour before the speeches all begin.
Yeah, but that's the important part, isn't it? That's when you have to do your networking and,
Oh.
you know, crossing cards and stuff like that.
And I bet you need to finish getting ready for bed.
You bet I do. It's
Yeah,
obvious, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, you'll let me know what happened.
You bet I will.
Please?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Listen, Vicki, I wanted to ask you before. Natalie, how is it going with her?
Oh, hey, still a little woozy, huh?
Just a touch.
What happened?
I fell.
She got caught in the crossfire between me and Al. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Thank you for bringing my wallet.
No problem. I gotta get back to the bar anyway. See you another time. So is that what was upsetting you? This thing with Chad and your mom?
Yeah, that and she blew me off again. You know, no matter how hard I tried, why does she hate me so much?
Did it ever occur to you that there might be other reasons for me to mistrust Alex Olenoff besides her hanging all over you?
Well, like the Egyptian bridesmaid's dress, for starters.
Oh, absolutely. But all humiliations aside, she's dangerous.
I believe I've handled worse. Recently, actually.
No, I don't think so. When she was being all cotton candy, sticky hands all over you, did she happen to tell you that she killed a man?
No.
I didn't think so. And that she was going to let Antonia Vega go to prison for it for life? Or that she kidnapped a cop? Or how about that she tried to leave town with $30 million of Ace's money?
30 million? Are you kidding me?
No. That's who she is. Alex Olenoff is only interested in saving herself and getting her hands on as much money as she possibly can. That's why I want to know why she's back in town.
Well, she mentioned something about saving someone's life.
Oh, not a chance. Absolutely not. The only skin she's ever saved is her own. No, that's wrong. I take that back. She did save someone's life.
She did?
Yes, she did. For once in her miserable life, she did something for someone else. She saved Star Manning.
I wish you were here. Then I know that everything was okay.
We're ready for Jack now.
Who's there? Is that brick-talking bimbo?
No, it was just a flight attendant.
It sounded like her.
Yeah, well, you know, all Brit-talking bimbos, they all sound the same. Look, I gotta go now, but really, everything is gonna be fine, okay? We'll be together soon.
Okay, I love you, Dad.
Yeah, me too.
Give Jack a big hug and kiss for me.
Okay, I will. Watch, Jack. Okay, why isn't Alex strapped down here getting ready to have the bone marrow sucked out of her?
No one touches me until I get my $1 million.
Mooch. Anybody finds out about this, I put a stop on the check.
If I have any trouble cashing this check, everyone will find out about it.
I need Jack now. We have to prep him.
Go. It's okay now. Everything's gonna be fine.
Time's wasting, Mr. Manning.
Okay. After everything I went through to get you here, don't let anything happen to you, okay? Besides, your mom would kill me.
Everything's gonna be just fine. As long as his body doesn't reject the bone marrow.
His body won't reject the bone marrow.
There's always a possibility.
No, you said before that...
The odds are overwhelmingly in Jack's favor. We'll know by morning.
Do you think I should let you try copying the signatures from the first papers and drop the whole thing?
I think it'll be best for everyone.
And I think you're trouble. And I think the only way to make sure you never bother the Mannings again is to see you put in jail for a long, long time.
For what?
Baby selling is a felony.
You can't do that.
And tell me something I don't already know. Like the whole story of your involvement with Mr. Manning.
Why not? I don't owe him anything, and he'd rat me out in a second. You sure you can't introduce me to any Hollywood producers?
Why, you want to sell your story?
No, I want to sell myself as an actress. And a darn good one, because I sure fooled you.
About what?
About being that kid's mother. I'm not. That's just a role Todd Manning pays me to play.
You're not Jack's mother.
Not even close.
Things are so much better with Natalie.
Great.
And I'm going to tell you all about it later.
Yes.
But now,
You have to get ready for bed.
yes, I do.
See ya.
Okay. Bye. Oh, darling, they're so beautiful.
Not as beautiful as you.
Oh, and your timing could not be more perfect. The wine has just finished breathing.
Well, you know what? What they say is a little extra breathing never hurt anyone.
But
I want to remind you about how much I love you.
Thank you for protecting me from Alex Olenoff.
Oh, please, after everything you've done for me, it was the least I could do. Besides, it was kind of fun telling her to keep her hands off of you.
But just not in a jealous way.
No, absolutely not. Please, no. I mean, even though it did kind of open the door for her to make assumptions about us being an item.
Which we're not.
No, of course not. No, we're not.
I don't think so.
No, we're definitely.
Absolutely.
Positively.
Couldn't be.
No, I don't think so. Not
Natalie, you're not worthless. And none of this is your fault.
No? Why don't you ask my mom? Either of them.
Yeah, well, I don't have to. Because it doesn't matter which one's your mom or what either of them say, okay? You are you, Natalie. Not Roxanne Balson or Vicki Davidson. You, Natalie. My friend.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it shouldn't matter.
There is no maybe about it. Okay, all that matters is what you think of yourself.
Psych 101?
That's right.
I just wanted Vicki to be the perfect mother. And maybe there is no such thing. And maybe that's my problem, not hers.
You know what? We're missing a really, really special glass of wine.
You know what? I think you're really, really special.
Oh, my. You know, Mr. Lawrence at the wine shop, he said that the wine was spectacular.
You know what?
What?
I think you are spectacular. like you were.
Ben, Mr. Lawrence is going to be so disappointed.
You know what? Mr. Lawrence can get his own woman.
Come on. Oh, the hell with this. No.
Jack's gonna be all right. He better be perfect for the rest of his life.
He will be. I work for Star. Relax.
Where's Jack?
Nurse is prepping him. Now I really need for you to leave the room.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. That didn't hurt, did it?
Ask me that after they stick that plunger in my hip.
Okay. Now, I need you to start counting backwards.
1,999,999.
Jack's gonna be okay.
I know.
I saw you on the phone earlier. Was that Blair? Did she find out?
No. I got lucky.
You know, I kept a secret for Al recently, and I thought I was doing the right thing, but I wasn't. And I couldn't stop the secret from coming out.
Well, I'm not you. And Jack is not Al.
No. Al had free will regarding his secret. Jack doesn't.
My family is very important to me. And nothing is going to take them from me. Not you, not Alex, not some doctor, not Sam, and not some stupid disease. None of that is going to keep me from having what's mine. So, Nellie isn't Jack's mother. Well, one way or another, I'm gonna find out who is.